Hello, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of Pick'em brought to you by Morgan Sports. I'm your host, Wyatt Morgan, and today we're going to be looking at the picks from last week, seeing how they did, and making picks for the AFC and NFC championship game. We're getting very close to the Super Bowl. I'm very excited. Last week was very, very interesting. We almost went 4 for 4, which I'm proud of. And when I say we went 4 for 4, I mean we lost all the bets, but they all almost hit. Um, the first bet that we had was on the Ravens and the Texans game. It was Lamar Jackson over 250 passing yards, CJ Stroud over 2 passing touchdowns, and the total points of the game being over 43.5. In this game, Lamar ran like 100 yards, so that's why he didn't throw 250 because he just every time he snapped the ball, he just took off running down the middle. And I don't know how the Texans never picked up that he was going to do that, and that's why they lost 34-10. I had CJ Stroud throwing 2 touchdowns. The only touchdown that game was a punt return, I believe it was a punt or a kick return. It was not an offensive touchdown. Um, but the game was over 43.5, and just like I said, it would be because the Ravens do the heavy lifting and make it. And it happened to just be right over at 44 total points. Anyways, next game, we had the 49ers and the Packers. We had Brandon Ayuk, 50 plus receiving yards. Didn't happen. Aaron Jones, 80 plus rushing yards. That one did happen. Very, very, very surprised by that one. And Jordan Love, 200 plus passing yards. I guess the Packers weren't all at. I mean, they did hold the Niners till the very last second of the game. They didn't blow them out the way I thought they would, though, and that's why I had this place for them. I thought it would be not a blowout game, but I thought they'd win by at least a score or two. They lost by 3, almost won, but is what it is. NFL. Um, then the closest bet that we had, two of them landing, only one missing, was the Lions and the Bucks game. We had Jared Goff with 2 passing touchdowns. Knew he was going to do that. Then we had Mike Evans scoring anytime. I called it. I said if he was going to score anytime, wouldn't it be now? And he did. And then we had David Montgomery, 50 plus rushing yards. Yeah, he only did 33. They decided to give the ball to Jameer now. And I hate how they do that because it seems like what their plan is to rush down the field with Montgomery, score touchdowns with Gibbs. That seems like the obvious plan. But they switched that up every so often, and it sucks. So we got Montgomery not doing 50, only doing 33, which was awful. And then we had the Bills and the Chiefs game. This game didn't go any way that I thought it would. I thought we were going to see like a 40-40 game, something 50, like a Goff versus Mahomes back a few years ago. I thought we were going to see something like that in the playoffs. I thought it would be awesome. It wasn't. It wasn't that crazy or interesting of a game until the last second when Tyler Bass wide right that field goal. Crazy loss for the Bills, but we had Josh Allen over 275 passing yards, missed. Mahomes over 300 passing yards, missed. Rashee Rice score anytime, miss. He did it against the Dolphins like 2-3 times, and he just gave up now. And then I had Josh Allen scoring anytime. That one hit. I was going to put Travis Kelce, but I said I don't trust him anymore, and I'm not going to bet on him. And then now he's showing off and doing great. So I guess now we have to bet on Travis Kelce. And that's going to throw us into the first bet for this weekend. We're doing the Bills and the Ravens AFC Championship game. Fun to see. These bets I want to take a lot less odds on because I do need to win some money. Making these videos, I'm putting my money on the line and I'm losing it every time we lose the bet. So we got to win this week. And I promise you we're going to win this week. I promise. So first up, we got Travis Kelce scoring anytime. It's the championship game. He did it in the divisional. Come on. It's the divisional. It's the championship game. I don't even need to explain that. We have Mahomes throwing over 2 passing touchdowns. He's going to need to do that to win the game. If he doesn't do that, they can't beat the Ravens. They're not going to beat the Ravens by rushing, and it's going to be hard to rush and pass. It's going to be hard to do anything against them. But if he isn't able to throw 2 touchdowns, there's no way they can even win the game. And then I have Lamar Jackson rushing for over 59.5 yards. I mean, he did it all over the Texans defense. Why wouldn't he do it all over the Chiefs defense? I mean, I know my whole thing is like, oh, he did it here. Why not here? And I know that's always almost wrong, but it was right with Lamar. So it was right with Lamar last week. So hopefully it's right this week. But yeah, there's a $10 stake on that with 360 odds, $46 payout. So I'd make 36 bucks back. That would pay for a lot of losses in the past 2 weeks. And then we have the Niners and the Lions game. We had Christian McCaffrey scoring anytime. It's a given. It's an obvious. We got Jahmyr Gibbs scoring anytime. He's scored in both the playoff games already, and he's on like a 3 or 4 game touchdown streak. I don't see why he wouldn't do it in the championship. I know the Niners have a really good defense. I mean, against the Niners have a good defense, and the Lions have a really good defense against the rush. I mean, against the run plays. Sorry, I'm stuttering a lot against the run plays. But I see both running backs coming away with at least one touchdown this game, and I have Brock Purdy throwing for over 275 yards. Listen, I'll be the first to tell you that Brock Purdy is not great. I am not a Brock Purdy lover. I'm not. I don't think he's all that. I don't think he's this almighty powerful player. But I mean, he sure as hell gets carried, and I think that in the NFC Championship game, those receivers will carry him to 275 yards. I didn't bet on any winners because I didn't want to. Before we get to that, that bet is a $10 stake, 400 odds, $50 payout. Again, it would help out with all the losses we've had. But like I was saying, I didn't bet on any winners. I don't like doing that anymore with how surprising we get. Because you place a bet, you get all the stats right, and then you just get the team win. You get the team that won wrong. You get that part wrong. It's so stupid. Another bet that I have going that it is seeming to be more likely is a Ravens versus 49ers Super Bowl that I placed like a couple months ago. $10 stake, had 1,800 odds at the time. It wins $190. That'll be some free money just for, going by that color theory of the Super Bowl logos. But yeah, I think we'll win some money this week. One of these have to land. I can't go 3 episodes of this show and not win at least one bet, right? It's got to happen at least one. So hopefully this is the week that happens in. But be sure to come back to episode, what would it be, 4? Make sure to come back to episode 4, see if we do hit it, and we'll have some Super Bowl bets going there. We'll have like a few for the Super Bowl, obviously. We're not going to do one bet on the Super Bowl. We'll do about 4 parlays on the Super Bowl. One of those has to land. It's the Super Bowl. I mean, come on. But yeah, go ahead and follow us on Instagram to get the score updates for this weekend. And we got some awesome posts coming out there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel here anyways. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.